So we're having French toast for breakfast. This is a brioche loaf from the local bakery, which is really nice. And Trevor's dunking it in eggs and cinnamon. And then into the pan. Got the Christmas carols on. Try and make it Christmassy. And this is French toast with not pineapple, kiwi. These are kiwi from my friend's tree in her garden. And some oranges that we got when we went orange picking. So we were hoping to make it out here this morning for the Hey GG's, though, having his coat put on for the winter, but actually we were late leaving the house despite being up really early. So we're coming to have a look at it now. It's up a little bit of a hill. Oh, I can see him, Natasha, I can nearly see it.
I see it.
Wow.
It's so tall.
It is so tall.
Oh, look, Mommy.
Yeah. Well, I think he'll be nice and cozy for the winter in that. It looks warm.
Yeah, that's Mommy.
The rows of trees down here look gorgeous. The leaf colours on them, really pretty. It looks like it could thunder. I think that was a good time to go and see the statue. So we're just popping into the shopping centre. We've got a little bit of shopping to do. We might get lunch here too. They've got their Christmas tree up. So Christmassy! We're just having a look at phones because the screen has cracked on Trevor's phone. We may be getting a new one. So we're just popping into the bookshop. We have to make an appointment to come back for the phone. While Trevor's looking at suits, we might try and find some toys, I think. I like the Brio because it's wooden, but Play Rail is also really popular here. Got loads of trains. We got a Hello Kitty popcorn machine in the toy section here. Ampan Man is a really popular character here. They've got a lot of Ampan Man stuff. So Trevor managed to get a suit, but they are going to adjust the trousers for it. They do that in store, so we're going to go for lunch and then go back to collect it. And we're going to go for ramen, which is in the shopping centre. So I'm having this one, and then Trevor's having this set menu, so he can split it with Natasha because it comes with the rice as well, and fried chicken. So this is my noodles, and Trevor's, and the fried chicken is still coming, and Natasha's got an extra bowl. She'll just have a little bit from us, especially the rice. She loves rice. And the fried chicken is here. We went for the big 5 pieces of fried chicken. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. A few bits of shopping before we leave. We've picked up the suit now. Got some drinks for the car ride home. So I got a strawberry lassi drink and then this crepe. She's got chocolate and cream inside and it's really tasty. We're headed home now. Trevor just said it's a good job they got the coat on the statue this morning. It's really raining and miserable. We're having bacon and pea pasta for dinner. I'm doing a chocolate custard for dessert. It's the first one we've had this year because it's definitely been cold recently and we could do with a good hot pudding. So this is the chocolate custard. Pretty much ready to go. It's nice and thick. This is ready to go now. Okay, so this is what we're having. Just a big bowl of hot custard. I actually prefer this to hot chocolate, like for a hot warming thing in the evening. It's lovely. We are just getting the Christmas tree ready to go up. We got some nice felt ornaments for it last year. Tried to do the lights first, which is always a boring part. Oh, I'm really excited for these. These have come from the UK. Wow! Look at those, Natasha. So cute. You're on the Christmas tree.
I'll see.
The Christmas tree looks so good this morning. We're about to have breakfast. Get some TV going on.
We have some Christmas carols on earlier.
Coffee for breakfast, and when we did the shopping we were able to get these English muffins. So we got English muffin with ham and egg on it. This breakfast was also really good because there were so few dishes to be done. There's this sprinkler system to stop the roads from freezing. And that actually doesn't make it that easy to walk down the roads. So we're just heading into playgroup. Oh, so we think that they're just checking the ice, the sprinklers in the road today for when the ice starts. But there was one that was just like shooting up in the sky, so I guess that's why they're printing it. I've just been trying to print these labels for the post office for like 2 hours, so I've got printed on my brain. They're checking the roads, they're not printing anything. Finally got the stuff posted at the post office. Took a while, so we stopped at the supermarket to get some lunch, and we're heading back home to eat that now. So this is last week's grocery boxes. You can see how big those ice packs are, they're massive. So Natasha is having this onigiri, which has got ume inside. I don't think I explained these very well last time. It's seaweed wrapped around rice, and then in the middle it's got this pickled plum. So you have to open it following the lines. The reason is, if the seaweed was touching the rice, it would go soggy, but if you do it this way, then seaweed's only just touched the rice now. And I got myself this bento box. It's like the mixed one. It's got a bit of everything in it. A prawn, some fried chicken, some spaghetti under there too. Just gonna stick that in the microwave. So here we go, all heated up and ready to eat. So the groceries have arrived and we were in, so we haven't got all those boxes this week, which is good. Just got to unpack. For breakfast we're having frittata and muffin and a big thing of coffee. Good morning! This morning we're on our way out. We're doing like an emergency training course. It's run for foreigners in the area. It's something we've done like lots of times before, but this one comes with a tour of the fire station, and Natasha is very excited. She loves fire engines, so I'm really looking forward to taking her on this morning because yeah, she'll get like the fire station tour and get to see the fire engines, which she's just gonna love so much. I'm actually planning on doing her a fire engine birthday cake. It's her birthday next week, so I've ordered some red food colouring for that as well, so I've kind of got a plan going in my head for how that's gonna work. But yeah, she's like obsessed with fire engines, so it's gonna be such a fun morning for her. Hopefully a lot of this is inside today because it's not the best weather here. This is the fire station.
でも皆さんどうですか？イギリスでそういう勉強をしましたか？
So they're just taking the stretcher out of the back of the ambulance. Oh, that came out easily, didn't it? For lunch today we're having prawn cocktail sandwiches. So I've got mayonnaise and I'm actually mixing it with some of this yuzu marmalade. It's like a citrusy fruit. And then I'm gonna make the prawn cocktail sauce that way. So these are our sandwiches, and I got these oven chips, which they haven't really come out very nicely. They've gone sloppy. They're meant for a toaster oven, but I did them in the regular oven. And they're from Coco's, which is a curry restaurant, which actually has nice chips, but because the home version doesn't work that well. I never actually can get ones out of a packet to work. If I slice my own potatoes, I can get them. Anyways, that's our lunch, ready to go. So we're having a special dinner tonight. Trevor has just come in from work. I picked these up on the way home. We had to pre-order them. It's called Copedon, and it's crab season here, so it's crab on top of rice. It's got the leg meat and the brown in it as well, and then some ginger. So we've got one of these two, and then I just made some hijiki and tofu, and I've also got some veg here, so we're gonna split them up between the three of us. It looks really, really good. I'm really excited for this. So quite often Trevor has them at work. They have like a special lunch once a year. This is like our 3rd year now, and I haven't managed to have one yet, so I'm really looking forward to getting stuck in. It's really good, guys. So we've got the leg meat, the roe, the white meat there, and this, I think it's the brain. Let's toast it and see. Maybe chopsticks would be better with this. It's quite firm. It's really nice though. It's so fresh. There's like loads of crab, but it just hasn't got that fishiness to it. It's lovely. Today is Natasha's nursery day, and Trevor comes home for lunch, so I'm making us spaghetti bolognese for lunch, which is quite a full-on lunch, but Natasha doesn't really like mince, so we hardly ever have spaghetti bolognese, and it's one of my favourites. I got this pack of mince that is a mix of pork and beef, and I've got some onions and mushrooms in there, a little bit of paprika and some garlic. to be really tasty. And then I've added a tin of tomatoes and a good load of basil. I realise I say everything is going to be really tasty, and that's because it is. Jeez, humble much. I'm so excited for this. This used to always be my go-to that I would keep in the freezer for like quick dinners. But now it's curry rice because that's one that Natasha eats as well. So it's all change, I guess. I do like this though. It would be nice with some red wine in it, but we haven't got any. But it's going to be nice and rich and tasty. So I also put these in the oven and just roasted them, split them in half, rubbed them with some oil and roasted them up. I'm gonna try and do like a loaded potato skins. I'm gonna have a go at scooping out the middle and then just mixing it with some onions and cream cheese, stuffing it back in, and we're gonna have that with chicken wings for dinner later. So the beauty of having this day is I got a little bit more time to prep things. I was gonna say it's quite easy because Nico doesn't move anywhere, but it looks like he's trying to move right now. So maybe that won't last for very much longer. I let those potatoes cool. And I've scooped out the inside, which I'm just gonna mash up now. Add some, I haven't actually got any bacon. I'll see what I can get from the shop to go into those. It's really not a nice day outside, but I've got to pop to the shop anyway because we're out of milk. So I might see if I can get something else to mix in with them. I thought bacon, but I haven't got any in the freezer. But if not, I'll just do cheese and springwood. This is the filling mixed up and ready to go inside. We bought this oven towards the end of last year, and every time I cook in it, I'm so glad that we bought it. So I've got the potatoes there, put cheese on top of them, and a few chicken wings too. Let's go with a little bit of salad. So this is dinner ready to go. Some twice baked potatoes, some chicken wings. There's a little bit of salad underneath and some sesame dressing in there. The chicken wings haven't actually got very much chicken on them. They're very crispy and lots of skin. Good morning. We're having porridge this morning. So ready for a big bowl of hot porridge. Because I'm mega sleepy today. Also, Nico's got injections and Natasha's got her 2.5-year checkup, which is actually like 6 months behind. She's nearly 3 now. But there was a big gap at the earlier part of COVID, so they're kind of running behind. So they've changed the tests a little bit for a 3-year-old checkup. And then later in the week, Nico's got like his 4-month-old checkup. It seems like we just keep going to the health centre all the time. So yeah, a lot of life admin type things to do today. The questions are like, do you find your child cute? Do you have enough time to spend relaxed time with your child? It's like I would do if I wasn't trying to translate all of these forms. I suppose if Japanese is your first language, it's very easy to just dash them off, and I still have that thought in my mind like, oh yeah, I'll just fill that form out on the way to the appointment or something. But it's a lot harder for me to actually read it and fill them out. They're all similar questions. It is becoming easier, and once Nico hits 10 months, that's the first check that we had here with Natasha. So after that, I will have done all of the checks previously, apart from the ones that Natasha's going on to. Just seems like there's been a lot of checkups this week, injections and checkups. So quickly popped home for lunch. We made a wreath this morning, which was really nice. I'm going to put some salad dressing on this pasta. It's left over from yesterday. We've got chikuwa, which is like the fish tubes, and then some of the hijiki and tofu from the other night as well. Tomorrow is shopping day, so the fridge is a bit bare right now. Set the rice cooker to come on. It's a bit grubby on the top, isn't it? For when we come back. We've got to head back out now. I actually haven't even done the breakfast dishes yet, but should be back in time to do them before dinner. And if not, the rice is on anyway, so we'll eat. That's the main thing, isn't it? Yeah. All down there, aren't they? So many.
Where's the bird from? Ah! There's the bird there.
Yeah, there's loads. So luckily today it's a nice day. I'm just walking up the road again with my troops. But I've actually been to the city office to get some proof of my address, which I have to give to the drive-in school, because the weather is not going to stay like this and I'm not going to be able to schlep around town with these two when it's snowing. So at my age I have finally decided it's time that I learn to drive. I'm really scared about it. I'm actually starting driving school tomorrow.